Salutations, dear youngsters. Welcome you all for one more days being together for half an hour to gain some tips or guidance from Bhagavan Krishna for our outer and inner lives, successes and achievements. All these bits of wisdom freely given should not be devalued or underestimated. Just have that little patience and little of the genuineness, sincerity, and spend that time to listen, use the intellect, and ponder over about the truth, reality, effectiveness, efficacy of these great, grand, glorious ideas or the knowledges. And it is your life, first of all, and after all, and overall. Implement them and be blessed. Implement them and be successful in your life. And we all are here only to help you to succeed in your life, and through you, the entire nation, the world, and the humanity, and the whole globe, and all our Sanatan Dharma, everything should beautifully be flourishing in blessing everyone. Today, also, like every day, first the mantra session, then the common sense session, then Gita session. In Gita, today we'll be doing the 11th verse of 3rd chapter. What a fantastic tip Bhagavan gives. And it is so important for us to grasp it and implement for our own benefit. Here he talks about Yagna Bhavana, which we are doing from last 2 days, which will continue for next 4 days. I told you 8 shlokas are there. In that he says, Bhagavan says here, very simple but very important, ki with this Yagna Bhava in you, in your heart, deeply embedded, accordingly performing outside, you propitiate the Lord or the gods, or your own superiors or the bosses, and surely they will reciprocate with all the rewards. In this way, if both the boss and subordinates, or the devatas and the bhaktas, are in the yajna bhava of helping each other, sharing each other, or cherishing each other, the best word, then even God cannot stop us from getting the results. Ultimate of the result also can be gained when the two people learn to cherish each other with yajna bhavana, or the entire team is in that mood of work together for common goal. In this shloka, that sentence, Parasparam Bhavayantaha Shreyaha Paramavapsyatha, is one of the topmost shloka. It has to hit to our heart. If this one lesson can be taught in schools, colleges, one sentence, I tell you the whole world will change only. I believe in that. So let us do the beginnings, the chantings. Today we will do in our Gayatri mantra, maybe 2-3 more are there. Today we will learn of the Bhagavan Lakshmi Nrsimha, Narsingha Bhagavan's Gayatri. Okay, so let us spend 3 minutes in chanting what we have learned so far. Then Narsimha Bhagavan's Gayatri will learn. He will be eliminating our anger. He will eliminate the anger of our enemies. He will empower us to defeat enemies. He himself will come and help us by eliminating the enemies. All these way, the Bhagavan Nrsimha's blessings will come if we can chant this Nrsimha Gayatri every day. So you keep a target, some 11,000s, achieve it, and daily 11 times, it will help you. So let us see, from last Sunday we started, today is the Sunday. So these 7 mantras we do, come to our Nrsimha Gayatri of the day. And request you humbly, with all my love, be patient, be sincere in learning these shlokas. Keep on chanting to tune to the divinity and empower yourself with the divine vibes, divine powers. Mantra Shakti is such a powerful one. Definitely, it helps us in giving us good health, in giving the sharpness to the intellect, and also to concentration to the mind. So many ways this mantra charana will help us. You do, you will know the result. Start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। आदित्य सूर्य गायत्री। ॐ भास्कराय विद्महे महद्युतिकराय धीमहि तन्नो आदित्यः प्रचोदयात्। रुद्र। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। सुब्रह्मण्य। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महासेनाय धीमहि तन्नः षण्मुखः प्रचोदयात्। गणपति। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ब्रह्मदेव हिरण्यगर्भ। वेदात् ॐ वेदात्मनाय विद्महे हिरण्यगर्भाय धीमहि तन्नो ब्रह्म प्रचोदयात्। दुर्गा गायत्री। ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्। And yesterday, Narayana Vishnu Gayatri. ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्. Done. See, it's hardly taking 10-15 seconds for each mantra. By heart it. Keep chanting. Keep a target. Go on doing. That's the only way which protects you from yourself, you from the world. I believe in this very much. Now, the next one is today Nrsimha Gayatri. Simple. Om Vajra Nakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Damstraya or Daggastraya. Daggastraya is the Vedic way of chanting. That only we chant. Otherwise, Damstraya, but Daggastraya. Ga or niche ga, but without a. Ga with halanta below. So there is no vowel there at the end. Daggastraya Dhimahi. Okay. Then Tanno Narasigam Haha. Narasigam Ga Ada Ha. Narasimha or Sigam Haha. That is a Vedic way of chanting. Tanno Narasigam Haha Prachodayatu. Okay. Om. Simple. Vajra Nakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Daggastraya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. So, Bhagavan Nrsimha Vajra Nakha. His nails are like thunderbolt of Indra. Very strong, hard, powerful. And his Damshra also as a tiger lion is Tikshna Damshtraya. So, Nakha Vajra ke saman, Damshtra Tikshna hai. Such Narayana, such Lakshmi Nrsimha, Dhimahi. I am Vidmahe, remembering him, saluting him. Dhimahi, I am meditating on him. Tanno Narasimha Prachodaya. That Nrsimha Bhagavan do the Prachodanam or blessing me. And what did he do, Nrsimha Bhagavan? Two things. The ferocious, terrible Rakshasa of all the three worlds, troubling Hiranyakashipu, he finished him by tearing off his all intestines and all. By doing so, he protected not only his most beloved devotee Prahlada, but all other devatas who were tyrannized, troubled by this Hiranyakashipu. You must study in your life from original Bhagavata Purana, Prahlada Charitra, Nrsimha Avatara, 7th Skandha. It's online available. You can see Bhagavata lectures. Hours you can see them. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful. It is so delightful it is. And toward the end, Father tries to kill him in all aspects, always. Throws him in water, throws him in fire, tries to cut him with the sword, makes him stampeded with the elephant, puts him around his neck, the snakes, gives the poison, throws him from the top of the mountain, throws in the ocean. See how many tortures are done. And yet, he never gives up his devotion to Narayana. Every time Narayana blesses him, protects him. In front of this great Prahlada's bhakti, where are other great people in the world? He, in spite of so many punishments or killings done, still he has not given up his bhakti to Bhagwan. Prenatal education. He was in his mother's womb. That time only Naradji taught all these great jnana, bhakti, viveka, vairagya and all. So by birth only he got all that. I always feel all these pregnant women, they should study Prahlada Charitra, Krishna Charitra, Anjaneya Charitra, Dhruva Charitra and all, so that the children inside are already learning them. When they born with good qualities. On the other hand, pregnant, go on seeing horrible horror movies and vulgar things and all. Children born will be the Rakshasas only. See, Prahlada is born to Rakshasa, but born as a great devotee, surpassing even other devotees and devatas. Rahito Surasura. He is Asura without even one Asura quality. That is how he is praised in Bhagavatam. Adbhutam, Adbhutam. All the qualities which are there with Bhagavan Narayana, they are all there with Prahlada. So to protect that Prahlada and to eliminate that Hiranyakashipu, Bhagavan came in that Nrsimha Rupa. So in our life also, let the terrible negative qualities of laziness, extrovertedness, all nonsenses, which are like Hiranyakashipu, oh Nrsimha Bhagavan, come and tear them away into pieces. In me, some good noble qualities are there of hard work, of setting goal, of working for it, of loving the world, of serving the society. These are all good virtues are like Prahlada. They are not allowed to express by these negative qualities. Let these Prahlada like good qualities be protected in me. Keeping in this way the meaning, one can chant this mantra, Solaha 16 times. Very powerful. Okay. Om Vajra Nakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Daggastraya Dhimahi Tanno Narasigamaha Prachodayat. 2-3 times you listen, you will know it. Start. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahi Tanno Narasigamaha Prachodayat. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahi Tanno Narasigamaha Prachodayat. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha 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 Prachodayat. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahi तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मीनारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. Chant this mantra. It will take away all irritations, angers, etc. from us also and from our people in front of us also. Very powerful mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya Cha, along with the Nrasimha Gayatri. Thank you, friends. Please practice. Keep a target. May Lakshmi Narasimha Bhagwan and Prahlad are with you always to take care of you and bless you. Now, in today's common sense thought, without much elaboration, I'll only make the sentence statement you understand. What the common sense thought today? Thought is don't procrastinate. The procrastination, in other words, is called as postponement. So you all have that common saying in English, procrastination is the thief of time. They say procrastination and postponement. Most of our time is wasted and we get weakened and we are not able to perform and delay our successes, even deny also many a time, only because of one this most negative quality, which is a sub quality of tamoguna or laziness called as procrastination. No, आज करे सो काल करो, काल करे सो परसों, भैया जब जीना है बरसों, क्या जल्दी है करने को. And what Kabirdas said, काल करे सो आज करे सो अब, पल में परलय होएगी, बहुरी करोगे कब. How many beautiful goals we have to achieve for ourselves and the world. Then how can we waste our even a moment's time with one of the powerful negative quality called as procrastination, postponement. It starts with our early morning getting up only. So to every jiva, even if he sleeps at 2, 2:30 in the morning, 3:30 Bhagavan wakes up. Everyone. That's called Brahma Muhurta. Everybody will have to wake up. There's no doubt at all. But then because of overpowering laziness, tamoguna, nidra, and till very late they were slept and all, they will not listen to that wake up call of the Lord. From there it starts. Then 5:30, then 6, then 6:30. Yaar, aur ek ghanta ho jaye. That way, waking up only when goes on postponing, tell me that person, what will he achieve in his life? From then onwards, everything. If you are a student, school, college, homework delay karna. Is it not? Preparing for the exams delay करना, applications भरना delay करना, last day तक हम wait करते हैं, and that day is second Saturday छुट्टी. Such a terrible fellows of laziness we are. Easy work to be done in 2 minutes, we go on postponing. Everything, washing clothes, go on piling up till the last lungi or shirt also is over. We don't wash it. Then that day put in the washing machine. That also not you wash. So to the utensils, last utensil होने तक धोते नहीं. And in the house everywhere cockroach, cobwebs and lizards are fully ruling. That time we start cleaning the house. What a useless our life is. Postponing, postponing. And all the nonsense things. सिनेमा देखे चलो तुरंत, पकौड़े खाए चलो तुरंत, मस्ती करे दोस्तों के साथ चलो तुरंत. And there's no postponement in that. Double nonsense we are. Double zero common sense. It should be other way around. I give you a tip today to come out of negativities and get the positivities in us. Whenever the negative thoughts come, postpone them. Kal parso, kal parso. Like in that Marwadi shop, they write, Kal udhar, aaj nagad. He says, debts are tomorrow, credits. Today, cash. Every day you come, credit tomorrow, cash today. In the same way, any non-positive thought comes Don't fight with the mind. Tell it that kal, parso, or after I do my job. And by the time you do your job, you are enjoying your success of doing good work, that negative thought automatically goes away. The cheating mind, which comes with force of the desire, equally with cheating intellect, you have to defeat that fellow. Tell that, coffee, coffee, chai, chai, our thought आया, पहले मेरे को पढ़ने दो. After that you say. So all the ignoble negative thoughts, postpone them. And all the noble thoughts, right now we have to do. Duties, right now we have to do. Like you get a thought. What was Swamiji's talks on chapter 2? You want to listen? He spoke around in 40 chapter topics. Immediately open the YouTube channel, ABC Divine, Aham Brahmasmi Chinmayam Divine. Listen to that. So do you feel like going to a temple? Immediately. Feel like calling a friend and ask how we have. Immediately do it. पढ़ने का मन होता है तुरंत कर देना. स्वामी जी हमको होता ही नहीं. जब कभी होता है. All good acts, noble acts, do them immediately without postponement. And all useless things, the enjoying things, time wasting things, postpone them. Then we can conquer this mind's tamaguna of procrastination. Else, कोई भी हमको कामयाबी जिंदगी में नहीं मिलेगा. ऐसे हम भटकते रहते हैं. Never ever become the victim of laziness in this form of procrastination. Active, dynamic, finish जब का तब काम फटाफट. खाना खा दी तुरंत बर्तन धो के रख दे. Even while taking bath, पहले ही कपड़े धोकर, then you take bath and again wear the fresh clothes. Every day morning सबसे पहले घर साफ करना. In this way, whatever your domestic works, personal works, तुरंत आते ही कर देना. Make a habit of it. I tell you, you will be so active, dynamic, and doing so many things, achieving so many things. So that is a common sense thought for the day. Do not procrastinate your duties. Okay? Now come to Bhagavad Gita, third chapter, 11th shloka. In continuation, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These 8 shlokas are gems. So we are continuing the theme of Yagna Bhavana, where I am a part of total. Therefore, I have to join the total in conceiving a goal for the total, and with the best of my abilities, I perform without greedily grabbing the result of it. This attitude become a habit of us. Yagna Bhavana. Any work done without this attitude, the other opposite attitude of selfishness, etc., then that action will go on binding you. In what way? People understand you are selfish, so they stop calling you. In so many other ways. So that was the first shloka number 9. Yajnarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangaha samachara. Yesterday we saw the great parting gift the Creator has given to all human beings. Sahayagna prajaha sruštva purovacha prajapati. What did he say, handing over that Yagna Bhavana to us? Anena prasavishyadvam. You shall grow with this. You shall prosper with this. You will definitely gain so many things with this in this world, in this your life, because Yesha vohotu ishtakama dhuku. Anena prasavishyadvam. Yesha vostvishta kama dhuku. The Yagna Bhavana is like a Kamadhenu Kalpatar. Like that, genie, that is like that. Anything you want, it comes. Okay? In continuation of today, Bhagavan says, Ki, this world is run by so many devatas. And it is a job of us to propitiate them, in turn to get blessed by them. And the way by which they get propitiated is by this Yagna Bhavana. And here the Yagna means actual Yagna. What we are talking as Yagna is the cooperative, selfless, dedicated endeavor at our level of understanding and practicing. But according to Gita and our all Vedas, Yagna means actual Yagna only. There is Varuna Yagna, there is Vayu Yagna, there is Indra Yagna, there is Sudarshana Yagna, there is Mrutyunjaya Yagna, there is Gayatri Havaram. Every devata के लिए हम यज्ञ करेंगे, कर सकते हैं. So actual direct literal meaning of this shloka which we are saying today, 11th one is कि you propitiate the devatas through yajna, they also bless you with various results. That is the main meaning. That is the main purpose. That is what is the actual thing taught by Krishna in Gita. Keeping that in mind, we being youngsters, for us we are trying to understand what is the meaning of that. So in our case, the devatas are our own superiors, whether they are parents at home, whether they are bosses in our offices, whether they are teachers, professors in college. With the Yagna Bhavana, when we propitiate them, these devatas also blessed with all the boons, if that is the Yagna of the Ahuti Swaswaha. And in this Yagna of Bhavana, when you are propitiating your seniors, bosses, they will also will feel happy with you and they will give you promotions, give you the incentives. That is the meaning of this shloka. But now we'll chant 3 times. Again, one by one word I'll explain to you and conclude with the beautiful summary of all that. Be careful, just 10 minutes, 12 minutes maximum. So first let's chant it. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः कर्मयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच एकादशः श्लोकः ॐ 3 times देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ अगेन देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ अगेन देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परम अवाप्स्यथ. I tell you, one of the top 10 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita will be this beautiful one. Literal meaning is what? Devan means devataon ko. Bhavayata means make them happy, propitiate them, worship them. Anena, with this. With what? What was said in last 2 shlokas? That is Yagna, Havana. So Anena Yagnena Devan Bhavayata. By doing this, that's why in Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, every grahastha is supposed to do the Nitya Agnihotra. According to their own kulachara, they are there and they do the yajna. So therefore their house is always filled with the riches, the plenitude, the goodness, the health, the togetherness, the joy. क्योंकि भगवान के देवता लोग bless कर रहे, because they are doing propitiation. Remember, the Lord who made this world, He made the human beings in this instant. He has sent devatas also to coordinate, and He gave this system of devatas being worshipped by even as human beings, and they in turn reciprocate by blessing us with whatever we need, whether it is a gross money or the objects or the good qualities or the values or the knowledge or the wisdom or the opportunities or the successes or prosperity. कुछ भी कहो, देवता लोग bless करेंगे हमको when we do those yajnas. And if you are little not an arrogant youth of modern day, little heart you have of a true Sanatan Dharmi and Hindu, wherever the Havan Yagna is happening, at least once in a month or a week, go and attend that. Nearby your temple house, there is a temple, there वहाँ के पंडित जी करते होंगे, जाकर बैठो, कुछ सेवा करो वहाँ. I tell you, the Devata Krupa will make you succeed in your lives. पक्का होता है. So what is the main meaning? Devan bhavayata anena. देवताओं को वर्शिप करो, खुश करो, अनेन अनेन यज्ञेन. What will they do in turn, which is my order to them? Te devaha bhavayantu vaha. Those devatas also will propitiate you by reciprocating what you want by giving that. In this way, through this yajna bhavana, parasparam bhavayantaha, cherishing each other, propitiating each other, making each other happy by doing due to each other, shreya paramavapsata, you can reach the ultimate good also. That is the literal meaning of this shloka. Anena yajnena devan bhavayata, and then te devapi bhavayantu vaha. Then in this way, parasparam bhavayantaha, shreya paramavapsata. This is the meaning there. So every day as a Sanatan Dharmi, do the Yajna and Upasana, in that propitiate the Devatas, let them bless us with all the required things. Let us not lack anything in our life. All the required things for our comfort, required things for our own achievements of the goal, may we be continuously supplied by them. It shall happen. To the youth, I am telling, elders, parents, devatas, gurus, blessings throughout the life and guidance also. You keep on seeking and getting, you will succeed in life. Don't be in an egoistic, नास्तिक रूपा मैं ही करूंगा जो भी करना है, नहीं कर पाया और सड़े पड़े बैठ गए, not taking the blessings or guidance from elders. You, my students, should not be like that. Okay, now for us, you and I, the same shloka is what? Only one change. Here, Deva means our own superiors or the bosses. Generally, the students in the school, college, and also the subordinates in the offices have such a low opinion about their bosses. Negative opinion. They only make all remarks and all funny way of the talking. By that, all the respect and reverence toward them goes away. And then whatever the order the bosses give up, we are not obedient to do. Now, will the boss be happy in this way? Live? On the other hand, both boss and me are in the same company for the development of company, which in turn propitiates us with the bonuses, etc. Therefore, I'm grateful to the boss and company for giving me this job, and I'll do my best. With this Yagna Bhavana, when the group of those youngsters, subordinates, working under the leader and boss, is he not that boss a human being? Is he not having his eye and ears to see and listen? Will he not feel happy with that selfless, coordinated, contributing effort of ours, keeping the total goal in mind? यार देखो, ये सारे बॉस लोग ना सबका अंदर बाहर जानते हैं, लेकिन किसका क्या एटीट्यूड है, क्या इंटेंशन है, क्या कमेंट्स है, क्या परफॉर्मेंस है. Then they write CR accordingly. Then only the promotions, post, what do you say, the transfers, etc. happen, even dismisses. Therefore, let us first of all remove the negative attitude that the boss is bad, boss is wrong, or company is tyrannical, it is giving me so much work. So too with the parents also. Don't feel such what do you call the Hitler type of dictators they are. How troubling they are giving me to me. These कीड़े को निकाल दो शाश्वत रूप से. So too in your school and college education system, with every teacher or professor, why that loggerheads? मैं तो कहते सब देवता रूप है, who have come to guide you in all those fields. Therefore, they are the devatas for us. Therefore, anena yagna bhavanaya devan bhavayata. Have that attitude of lesser and ego and selfishness, and more of the idea of contributor. Like when I'm doing this Geeta class, you are my devatas who have given me this opportunity to listen. If you, the youngsters, are not there to listen, to whom I'll talk? Then if I have this attitude that my dearest Devata children Devata, youth Devatas, having heard this, they may get benefited, they may get information, knowledge for their own life. With this attitude, selflessly I do. Will it not touch your heart also, Devatas? यह स्वामी जी हमारे लिए चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहे, हमारे लिए गीता का श्लोकों को हमारे लेवल पर लाकर बता रहे. You also feel melted. You also feel, yeah, we should also thank him, reciprocate. And what Swami wants from you? Nothing, but you learn these shlokas, learn the meaning, understand it, get convinced, practice it, and get benefit, success, and spread this message to all the youngsters and elders and children all alike. This is what I want. मेरे ना कोई भी thanks भी चाहिए. I don't want anything for me personally. By the way, but don't you feel in the same way, for you, if you take me, respectful somebody as a guide, then you do the bhavana of mine by being regular, being sincere. That is called as you are doing the propitiation of me, cherishing me, or anybody in that your case. Will I not feel happy? Arey, what a wonderful youngsters. So nicely they are responding by being regular and sincere. Oh Lord, such a gems of children. Even this Kaliva, they are there. My today special pujas for you to bless that children. I'll pray to the Lord for blessings to you. In my mind, I keep on sending these divine thoughts, vibrations, which will definitely have the effect of whatever the upasana I'm doing. That may these children be healthy, may these children get good opportunities, may they be filled with the talents, may they be successful. This way I will do because you have earned the goodwill from me with your Yagna Bhavana. The most important thing in life, the negative is what? Let us fight with each other and destroy each other. The most positive thing is what? Let us work together and achieve the highest. By heart this sentence of Gita chapter 3:11. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah param avapsyata. Let us cherish each other. Let us love each other. Let us understand each other. Let us coordinate with each other. Let us cooperate with each other. Then the sky is not the limit for you to achieve. If that bhavana of being together is there. But not taught this one. The opposite only taught, and always in the mind entertaining my thought of my mera, mere liye, my mera, mere liye. We become such a liability to the company or anywhere. They only out of headache, they keep you some obligation. They only looking for a better opportunity, a better person. मिलते ही हमको dismiss कर देते. Please remember, whoever our bosses or the superiors, propitiate them with the Yagna Bhavana of selflessly, egolessly, acting with the best of your ability, talents in the project or the work given. You will see the beautiful result of that because you're observing it. The perfection of your attitude, perfection of your performance, perfection of your abilities. यार ऐसे तो बंदों के खोज है दुनिया में. Every company is looking for such a disciplined youngsters only who are committed, who are selfless. अब बिना मांगे आपको तनख्वाह बढ़ा देंगे. See, all that results of they propitiate you is anyway going to be there. But more than that, am I not happy when though it is little difficult, but still trying my best to give my best to my youngsters on this Gita. It is an immediate, instantaneous result of fulfillment and satisfaction to me when I do this work with Yagna Bhavana. And by this, what you are doing, your own inner bitter enemy acting like the friend, like ego and likes, dislikes, you are putting a check to them. A person's heart, which is duty oriented, which is selfless, which is without ego, he is a king of his own life and is a great contributor to the world also. And the world is destroyed by those Rakshasas in whom the quality of ahankara, ego, and selfishness, swartha, bhara hua hai. A nation or the world filled with these demons of ego and selfishness is there. That world is naraka only because each one killing others. But that place where everyone is with the Yagna Bhavana, working for together, working for each other, that itself is called Swarga. Clear? Now the main meaning is what? Do the Yagna every day, और इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड इट्स उपासना. वैदिक काल में यज्ञ होता था, पौराणिक काल से उपासनाएं आ गए हैं. There are many thousands, lakhs of people do both of them, upasana as well yajna. Yajna में there is a fire lit, kindled. In that swaha, all ahutis are done, which I told you 2 days back. In the upasana, you keep the picture of the idea of the Lord, abhishekam, whatever to do, and Om Namah Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha, Kamalaya Namaha, Vasudevaya Sanatana Punyaya Namaha, Om Subhakaya Vegandana Kamalaya Namaha, all that puja iti do. Every day when you propitiate that Lord with that puja and yajna, they will give you reciprocation, all what they are supposed to, they can do, or what you want from them. This is the direct literal meaning. Bhagavan says, through yajna and upasana, the phenomenal devatas, the adhisthana devatas, they are called as technically, who are running the powers of this world, they will bless you. So if there is a source of water called as a river or ocean, there is an individual behind that called as Bhagavan Varuna. There is Surya, you can see, there is behind this burning, that Golakam, there is Surya Bhagavan. Behind the Chandra Muna, there is Chandra Bhagavan is there. Behind the Vayu Deva is there. Behind the fire, the Agni Deva is there. Behind the Bhumi, the Bhumata is there. In our Sanatana Dharma, we discover the presiding deity behind all these phenomenal powers, and we pray to them. We worship them. And they are not seen, but they continue blessing us, receiving what we ask them. Receiving what we give, taking that, they bless us. And they can give us darshanam. There are techniques for it of various upasanas, and that's different thing. This is one meaning. Second, यज्ञ की बात तो कह दिया कि एवरीडे नमस्कार करो, पूजा करो, यज्ञ करो, and keep always be in touch with the divine powers and be blessed by them through upasana, japa, puja, so that you never lack your inspirations, your energies, your abilities, your talents, your opportunities. हमेशा भरपूर है आपके पास. You are enjoying your life with performance and achievement. That is one. Another point is what? Never ever be in any job you are there, any group of people you are there, when you are a subordinate or even a boss, don't be in that mood of loggerheads of fighting with the ego and selfishness. I give the example of if you are a subordinate, they are the bosses, how to behave with them with your yajna spirit. Conversely, when you are the boss, the others are there as subordinates. Don't be so angrily harsh and strong to hurt their hearts and all that they leave the job and go. Create that yajna bhavana in your heart. Know the fact that दोनों मिलकर करे तो ही काम होता है. Therefore, a variety of youngsters are there or subordinates. Each one is not so bad. To where a very worst and bad, unko ukhar di do. That's okay. Because he will spoil the entire team. But the other youngsters, थोड़ा regular irregular कर रहे नहीं कर रहे, प्यार करो उनको, यज्ञ भावना से देखो, अपनाओ उनको. Let us here together do this work for this project. The tone, the tune, that attitude deeply developed when it is there, you are the master wherever you are. बढ़िया रहेगा जिंदगी आपका. And that won't come suddenly overnight when you become age of 60, 70. उस समय nothing comes, only Yamaraj comes without calling. Only from the age of your 14, 15, develop that too at home. Propitiate your parents by being obedient, by listening to them. And वो घर तो स्वर्ग ही हो जाएगा. But parents demand from you, you demand from them, nobody does anything for them, then there's Naraka only. यहाँ से शुरू करो. And in the school, college, wherever you go, when you are in the bus traveling, all are there, all are devatas. See to it that they also get place to stay or stand and all that. Yajna bhavana is what? Every idea which the totality is presenting me and asking me to be participate, I participate. So too, what are the project I take up keeping the goal for the totality in the mind. So too, if I am an employed somewhere, I will not be selfish कर लो कि कुछ भी हो जाए दूसरों को मेरे को क्या, मैं खुद खुश हो जाऊं तो ठीक है. This खुशी way of life. Instead of that, keeping total in mind, keeping common goal in mind, and knowing your duty responsibility in that, and doing it with the best of the abilities, and not becoming the first shareholder. These all are called as Yajna Bhavana, and such karma is called as Karma Yoga. For a spiritual person, such type of activities cleans his heart of all the negative impulses and all. Then with a calm and quiet mind, when he goes to the Guru gives the great Vedantic Jnanam, that knowledge sinks into him, then he enters into deep meditation, where he transcends all the Rupanama Upadhi. Then he will conceive or perceive or apprehend or comprehend or experience the truth which is behind. That is for them. But for you, the lesson is what? Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyaha paramavapsyatha. Propitiate each other and get the ultimate. And the three occasions are what? You are subordinate, others are boss. Or you are the boss, other is subordinate. Other thing is, both of you are in equal cadre of the team members. For तीनों चीजों के लिए भगवान ने कहा परस्परम भावयन्तः. Mutually cherish each other. Mutually help each other, understand each other with the yajna spirit in the mind and perform, there is grand success. Now do more and more thinking, contemplation on this shloka and write all your points, etc. If possible, send to me on my number 956 001 just to see whether you are contemplating or not. But in any way, don't be an ego, isolating yourself from total. Work for the total. समष्टि के लिए करना ही यज्ञ होता है, चाहे छोटा काम हो बड़ा हो. And in that, the bosses who are there, propitiate them. Yesterday, day before talk was Yagna Bhavana. Today, we are bringing the aspect of the boss there in front. Devatas there, and we are cherishing them. And they will be happy when the Bhavana is Yagna. You are doing the work to the best of the ability, yet if the Bhavana is of selfishness, उनको उतना अच्छा भाता नहीं हो. Along with doing our work with the best of ability, the attitude that for everyone, that will make them happy. तो देवताओं को अपने स्वधर्म कर्म से खुश करना है और समष्टि को दृष्टि में लगाकर भी खुश करना है. Then there. Is it not? And the rule in this world is what? The one who is hoarding everything for him the supply stops. And the one who is spending it for the welfare of the total, Bhagavan goes on replenishing the resources. Our life should be like a river, not a stinking pond where the water stayed back without moving here and there. Then all the, what is that? Moss is gathered there. Dekhte all zahrile, vishayli, poisonous insects are born there. And that water, even you look at it, you get a vomiting. That is how a pond of water staying only in that place, uncared will be. But see the river, continuous flowing of water. So to our life should be continuous flow of working, contributing with the resources given to us. That's called Yagna Bhavana. In total, my life is for total. I am there for the totality. The total can be your family members, you can know classmates, students, maybe you are in a group or any organization, all of them, you are in an office. Pura dekha jaye, so in the entire universe is my family, I am a part of it. My vision is for the sake of total. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That way. Like our Prime Minister, they talk about the whole globe as one family. And in India, all of us are one family. There may be differences, some attitude, activities, okay. But as a nation, we are one, we have to work together, grow together, glow together. So the first day was said, if you don't do with Yagna Bhavana, you are bound. They would do with Yagna Bhavana. Second day, the 9th and Shloka was, it is a gift of the God, the Yagna Bhavana. He says, with this, anything and achieve, anything can be achieved. Yesterday was the topic. Today, continuation of that is what? Have this Yagna Bhavana and do the propitiation of your bosses, etc. They reciprocate also. What a wonderful way with your own salaries and bonuses and promotion. In this way, keeping the goal common, you cherish them, they cherish you, and together you grow. Now, there are many, many thoughts I can discuss on it. The very sublime, subtle thoughts. All of them are right now not required for you. Itna kar lo. Come out of selfishness and laziness. Keep in mind the idea of totality and Mukta Sangha Samachara with the best of your attitude ability perform. इस तरह से अपने बॉस को सबॉर्डिनेट को इक्वलेंट को भी कॉन्फिडेंस में लेकर मिल के करोगे तो एवरीथिंग इज अचीव्ड. You know, in those days, आजकल तो everything become machinery. When there's less machines were there, in that house or building construction, see that coordination, especially जब slab डालते हैं. Is it not? There the huge that mixer is there in which the stones are put and cement is added, water, then it comes out as that concrete. Then it is put it in that basket by someone and they go on passing it. And the last one, thoda upar hai dena, he throws it. And he catches and he throws to the next fellow. Then they pour it. Then there's the other group collecting the empty boxes, empty things. Parasparam bhavayanta. Even the same in the farming also. You know, the plowing wala land ko plow karna, then removing the weeds, sowing the seeds, or keeping the plants. What a beautiful way, you know, साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा, मिलकर बोझ उठाना. Parasparam bhavayanta. Let us not have the criminal mind of taking others as enemies to us and go on hating or fighting with them. Even you join, you know, government politics, let you may be in a leading party or ruling. Don't take the opposition enemy. Even if you are sitting in opposition party, don't take them enemy. Together you have to serve a nation. Otherwise, with all intelligence and abilities and resources, never ever we grow. In a country like ours with 130 crores of people, which is an amount tremendous human resources and so many other resources, long back we should have become the superpower for the whole world. Because the people, the country becomes great because the people. So in India, all knowledge is there, all wisdom is there, all resources are there, everything is there. But then the problem is what? Paraspara bhavana we don't have. On religion base, caste base, creed base, then opposition party ke basis mein, in every way we only take others as enemy and we only fight. Even the after 2-3 years of married life, wife takes the husband like enemy only. He also thinks enemy and they stay together jabardasti because of children. Children also, as they grow to the age of 14, 15, they always look at the parents as enemy only. What a nonsense, बेवकूफ, गधे भैंस उल्लू के पट्टे. मैं तो गाली दूंगा ऐसे लोगों को. That common sense and knowledge, if you don't have, that we are together, we have to work together as synergy and grow for everybody's growth. If this is not there, what knowledge we have then? What intelligence we have? Sadawa dimag. So wherever you are, take the totality into confidence, work for the total at the cost of selfishness and individuality. Mind you, the Lord is observing you. This is your attitude. And he will see to it that the others are the total whom you are working. They will recognize your that type of attitude. They will definitely applaud it. They will reciprocate it. They'll definitely give the result of that. Free kuch bhi, waste kuch nahi jata. See, in today's, nowadays, in last 6, 7 years, in our central government and all, are they not observing the great contributors in different fields? And on 26 January, लोगों को पद्मश्री, पद्म भूषण, अर्जुन अवार्ड किन किन को दे रहे हो लोग? Not like the earlier times कि recommend कर दिया उसको दे दी. No. This time, nowadays, every year you see, some of them without chapel, they go and receive the award from president. Because silently they were feeding 100 people. I saw yesterday some place one person is making food and giving. जितना पेट भर उतना खाओ, जितना पैसा चाहिए उतना दो, मैं मांगूंगा नहीं. No, they are in Yagna Bhavana. It is so beautiful. It is. There are so many ashramas like that. They give food free. If you donate, give something. If not, no problem. And the other places, पैसे दो पहले, तभी जाकर हम कुछ खाना देंगे. See, this attitude of ego, selfishness, and separatism with others, it is criminal. It will neutralize both of our resources and abilities, and we become ineffective. और एक दूसरे को destroy करेंगे. How important is this aspect? Much before any of your physics, chemistry, computer education. पहले ये knowledge पाना चाहिए. You are part of the total, therefore you must work for the total. That is called Yagna Bhavana. And while doing so, we have to put our best efforts with our attachment. At the same time, propitiate the boss, propitiate the subordinate. Whoever there, propitiate the equivalents. The attitude of making others happy is the first thing we should have. Others also have. जब सब एक दूसरे को खुशियां दे रहे तो सब खुशियां ही होंगे. दुख दे रहे हो तो दुख होगा. I cheat them, they cheat me. I trouble them, they trouble me. I hate them, they hate me. I become angry with them, they angry with me. What nonsense you are living, worse than animals. छोड़ दो सब इस श्लोक को पढ़ने के बाद. So the 11th shloka, in the 11th month, 22nd year, we are learning this shloka. Clear? So, with this attitude of yajna, propitiate the devatas, they bless you in turn. And with this attitude, you propitiate your devatas called as bosses also, including subordinate. देखो सबॉर्डिनेट के लिए बॉस देवता है, बॉस के लिए सबॉर्डिनेट देवता है. क्यों? उनके बिना ये काम नहीं होता, इनके भी उनका काम नहीं होता. And every boss will be was subordinate one day, every subordinate will become boss one day. ये सब चक्कर चलता ही रहता है दुनिया का. Okay, let's conclude with the chanting of this shloka. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vah parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. So, when you are joining a new company, go with attitude. Parasparam bhavayantaha. Let me propitiate them, make them happy. So, to when into your company a new person is coming, let him come coordinatingly, we learn, work out together. So, to when you're getting married as a girl and going to the in-laws' house, go with this idea that entire family I'll make them happy by my service. So to that family should think, ये बहू आ रही घर में तो उनको सब प्रेम खुशियां देंगे because she'll be missing her family and father and mother. That will compensate. Yeah, if this attitude if they go, instead of that every mother is teaching their daughter, यार उसको ना ललिता पवार की तरह देखना अपने सासू माँ को, उसका सास निकाली देना. The breaking of all families today happening only because of the girls. And they are destroyed by their own mothers and their own jobs and their own ego. सत्यानाश पूरे कोई भी जॉइंट फैमिली हो सब कुछ भी नहीं, सब खराब. And the expenses are increasing because of that only. टुगेदर स्टे थोड़ा ईगो इश्यू हो गया, अलग हो गया, देन 20,000 रेंट के लिए जा रहा है. कॉमन सेंस. So whether you join a new job or somebody joins you, when you're going to a friend's place to stay 3-4 days, let my going be helpful to them. तो बुलाया उन्होंने 4 दिन रहने को, अब गए बफेलो की तरह खा रहे, सो रहे, पी रहे, वो दोबारा बुलाएंगे नहीं. तौबा तौबा I'll tell. On the other hand, you will also help in kitchen, help in cleaning, help in gardening. He says, यार it's very good, बार बार आते रहना. How nice it would be. परस्परम भावयन्तः देवान् भावयत अनेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परम भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ. When you are going to different countries, on your job, You are Indian, you remain as Indian. But wherever you go, you serve. That's the beauty of only Indians or mainly Indians. Whichever the country they do, go, they are loyal to them. That is why the government loves them and others are jealous of them. See the new PM of the UK. I am by my nature and all Indian, but my loyalty is to my nation. पहले ब्रिटिश अपने हम भी वही कहते हैं उनको, ये इंडियन कह के पहले अपने देश को ठीक करो तुम, फिर बाद में देखेंगे जो करना है. शौनक ऋषि इज नेम, शुनक ऋषि, ऋषि सुनक शुनक जो भी नाम है. So whichever the country you go, you serve them. Whichever the town you go there, whichever the organization, whichever the group of people, attitude of giving, giving, sharing, sharing, and be a part of total. ऐसा करना है. Somebody calls you for a party. Don't say कि मेरे को कुर्सी नहीं मिला, मेरे को पहले कोल्ड ड्रिंक नहीं दिया, मेरे को खाना नहीं दिया पहले. Such a childish thought. On the other hand, take initiative. You help them in God, in decoration, in all other stuff, serving, etc. ऐसा अपने दिल को ना शुद्ध अंतःकरण और ऐसे पॉजिटिव वैल्यू वाला बनाओ यार. Or whatever the negative you create of ego, selfishness, and non-cooperation, throughout life that will be there, and others also will do the same thing to you. Then you say after 45 years, "Ji, nobody loves me, nobody comes to me." You are a mosquito repellent की तरह, human repellent. You don't have yagna bhavana. You have ahankara bhavana and swartha bhavana. Change it right now. You can't procrastinate such a good quality. Thank you. Om Devan Bhavayatanena Te Deva Bhavayantu Vaha Parasparam Bhavayantaha Shreya Paramavapsatha. Tomorrow we'll come to the next shloka. Thank you, friends, for your patient audience. God bless you all. May Geeta ji bless you all. May you be serious, sincere enough to be blessed by Geeta ji. Geeta Mata. Thank you. Ram.